Have you ever thought about why volcanoes are actually called volcanoes? Can you think of a reason why? The word volcano comes from the island Volcano, which is a volcanic island in Italy. The island actually gets its name from the Roman god of fire, Vulcan. Roman mythology says that Vulcan lived in a volcano. As well as being the god of fire, he made many weapons and forged them using metal and fire. He was a very skilled blacksmith. Romans believed that if Vulcan was made angry, the volcano would erupt. So they tried their best to please him and not anger him. Our Earth made of 4 layers: the inner core, the outer core, the mantle, and the crust. The inner core is a solid layer and is made of iron and nickel. It is the hottest part of the Earth and can reach temperatures of up to 5,500 degrees Celsius. The outer core is a liquid layer made out of molten iron and nickel. This liquid metal creates the Earth's magnetic field. The mantle is approximately 2,897 kilometers thick and is made of a solid, rocky substance called molten rock or magma. This is what escapes when a volcano erupts. The crust is the outer layer of the Earth. It varies in thickness from 2,060 kilometers thick. It is not even and is made up of pieces which overlap to cover the entire planet. These pieces are called tectonic plates. The Ring of Fire is an area of the Pacific Ocean that is shaped like a horseshoe. It is home to 90% of the world's earthquakes and 75% of the world's volcanoes. It contains a string of 452 volcanoes, which stretches from the southern tip of South America, up along the coast of North America, down through Japan, and into New Zealand. Deep in the Earth, it is extremely hot. So hot, in fact, that rocks actually melt and form magma, which makes up the mantle of the Earth. The upper mantle mixes and moves, which creates pressure underneath the crust. This pressure can sometimes cause the mantle to leak out onto the surface of the Earth. This is a volcano. Over time, as this magma leaks out, the volcano will get bigger and bigger. Scientists have placed volcanoes into 3 different categories: active, dormant, and extinct. An active volcano is one that has erupted recently, and there is a possibility that it may erupt again. A dormant volcano is one that has not erupted for a long time, however, it may still erupt in the future. An extinct volcano is one which has erupted thousands of years ago, but it will probably never erupt again. We know that the Earth's crust is made up of huge slabs called tectonic plates. These fit together like a jigsaw puzzle, and they sometimes move. The movement causes friction, which causes earthquakes and volcanic eruptions near the edges of the plates. The theory that explains this process is called plate tectonics. This means the plates are moving in different directions and at different speeds. Sometimes they collide or brush past each other and cause these earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. There are different parts of a volcano, namely magma reservoir, conduit, throat, vent, crater, and ash cloud. Magma reservoir is a large underground pool of liquid rock found beneath the surface of the Earth. Conduit is an underground passage which magma travels through. Throat is the entrance of a volcano. It ejects lava and volcanic ash. Vent is an opening in the surface of the Earth through which volcanic materials, such as magma, can escape. Crater is the mouth of a volcano. It surrounds the vent. Last is a cloud of ash. It is formed by volcanic explosions. There are more than 1,500 active volcanoes on Earth. There are also more than 80 volcanoes under the ocean, although these are just the ones that have been discovered. Mount St. Helens in Washington, USA is a composite volcano. These volcanoes are steep-sided volcanoes and are made up of lots of layers of volcanic rocks. They usually erupt in an explosive way because the magma in these volcanoes is quite sticky. It clogs up the path that it has to pass through. Pressure is built inside the volcanic chamber, and this results in the volcano erupting violently. Sunset Crater in Arizona, USA is a cinder cone. Cinder cones are circular or oval cones. They are made up of small fragments of lava, which are blown into the air through a single vent. When they cool down, they form rock around the vent. They grow quickly, but are not usually very big. They are not usually dangerous either. Shield volcanoes like this one in Hawaii are common in this part of the world. Shield volcanoes are bowl or shield-shaped in the middle. When they erupt, the lava is quite runny and it travels long distances down the side of the volcano before it cools down. This lava forms long, gentle slopes shield, which is how they got their name. These volcanoes do not often explode. Magma is liquid rock inside a volcano. Lava is the name for liquid rock that has flowed out of a volcano. Lava takes a long time to cool down as it is not a good heat conductor. As a lava flow cools down, it gets slower and thicker. This is the most deadly of all volcano activities. It is a liquidized mixture of solid and part-solid fragments and hot, expanding gases. They look like but are extremely hot and contain poisonous gases. They move at the speed of a hurricane. The largest, active volcano in the world is Mauna Loa in Hawaii. It is 13,677 feet above sea level. From its base below sea level to its summit, Mauna Loa is taller than Mount Everest. Mount St. Helens is an active volcano located in Washington, USA in the Cascade Mountain Range. On 18 May 1980, it erupted and killed 57 people and destroyed lots of roads and homes. This was the first time pyroclastic flows were studied using new scientific techniques. Mount St. Helens is still active and is monitored closely by geologists to predict if it will erupt again. An earthquake triggered a landslide, which causes blast, sending clouds of ash, gas and rock speeding away from the volcano. Mount Fuji is the highest mountain in Japan. It is 3776 m high. It is on the island of Honshu, about 100 kilometers from Tokyo. People climb Mount Fuji every year. It is the most climbed mountain in the world. A forest named Aokigahara lies at the foot of the mountain and is said to be haunted by ghosts and goblins. The volcano is actually three separate volcanoes piled one on top of the other with Fuji at the top. Mount Fuji last erupted in 1708. It has become a symbol of the country and is featured in lots of paintings. Earth is not the only planet to have volcanoes, although most of the volcanoes on other planets are now extinct. Mercury used to have volcanoes, but when the planet's interior cooled down, the volcanoes died. Mars has the largest known volcano called Olympus Mons. It is no longer active and will probably never erupt again. Io is one of Jupiter's moons and volcanoes. Triton is Neptune's largest moon. Instead of lava, the volcanoes on Triton actually release ice. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe for more videos.